Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Where Are You Now Season 2, the show where we catch up with some of your favorite MUS alumni at the next level athletically. I'm your host, William Pattison, and today I'm joined by 1992 MUS graduate and current head baseball coach at Charleston Southern University, Marc MacMillan. Coach MacMillan, glad you could join us today.
Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
You know, last week we had Jordan Rogers on the show, and he currently plays professional baseball, but at MUS was also a very talented quarterback. And you chose the path of baseball as well, but like Jordan, you were also a very talented quarterback during your time at MUS. And your name still stands at the top of the MUS record books for career passing yards and career passing touchdowns. So I want to start off by asking the same first question I asked Jordan. Did you ever consider continuing your football career? And also, what were some of your favorite memories from playing high school football?
Well, first of all, I appreciate the question, and as it relates to looking at playing football beyond high school, I did. And there were a number of opportunities to do that. But I loved baseball. It was something that I fell in love with as a young kid, and I liked football. Why did I like football? Because I got to play with a bunch of fellow students that maybe I didn't hang out with all the time.
Sure.
And it's part of the uniqueness that comes with that. Memory wise, it's just playing with my fellow classmates. I mean, that's the thing that stands out to me the most. You're all out there. You come from different backgrounds. You may have some guys that are involved in chess and other guys that are doing something different. But the common theme was, hey, we're going to go out here. We're going to try to do this together and try to reach this goal. The goal at the end of the night was trying to win a game, and then could you go on and extend yourselves and stretch yourselves into a playoff and maybe win a championship. But for me, that's the greatest memory is just doing it with those guys more than anything else.
And now I want to get into your story with baseball at MUS. You were a part of the first truly successful run in MUS baseball history, and you won the district in 1991 and 1992 and won the school's first region title in 1992 as well. So what was it like being able to establish a winning culture around the MUS baseball program?
You've done your homework. I'm impressed. Again, I think it was, just having the right people. It was, we had some guys that just loved the game. They bought into what our coaches were trying to teach at the time, but, we were guys that just grew up playing it, and, it was important to us. And I think that's probably what allowed it to have some success. In addition, you start to get some support from your fellow classmates, and they're coming out there and they're kind of cheering you on. And then just representing the school itself. The thing that makes MUS very unique, in my opinion, is no matter what you're doing, you want to succeed. You want to do it well, and you want to do it to the best of your ability. And that's what we wanted to do, really. And those are a lot of fond memories there as well. There's a couple of games in particular that still stand out in my mind, but it's the little things that I remember from. The third baseman's name was Jared Bryan, and I always remember him to this day, and the things that we might do to kind of let him know, hey, what pitch is being thrown here, and just the fun that came with it. But I think that's what it was. You just had some guys that really, they grew up playing the game, they enjoyed it, and pretty good at it, I guess. And just that enjoyment just led to a competitive spirit that allowed us to do maybe some things that hadn't been done before.
And after your time at MUS, you head to Ole Miss to continue your playing career, where you played under head coach and All-American Donnie Kessinger, and were a part of the 1995 NCAA regional team that won 40 games for the first time in the school's history, and ended up playing for a spot in the College World Series as well. So can you put into words what it was like to play collegiate baseball and also be a part of such a successful team?
Yeah, it was an honor. It's not something everybody gets to do. Yeah. It was a dream, a dream come true. I do tell people all the time, and I always tell people I'd never go to Ole Miss, but ended up there. And again, just a great experience, learned a lot, realized that, hey, there's a lot of really good players that do this. But, a lot of those guys are some of my closest friends today. And, that particular year in 1995, again, had an individual that's one of my mentors today, and Bill Mosiello, that just taught me so much about baseball and life in general. And then, that experience at Florida State, and talking about, again, just the little things. It's not so much the wins and the losses that you remember. It's really the conversations and the time you spend with guys. So, like David DeLucci, who ended up playing in the big leagues and won a World Series. I can always remember him in the championship game at Tallahassee. They had a player from Canada, and their fans are singing, the Canadian national anthem. And, DeLucci looks at me and he's like, man, this is awesome. And it's little things like that. And so it was just a blessing. It was, like I say, dream come true. Learned a lot, and obviously it lit a fire in me, or a passion in me, that maybe I didn't know at the time, but wanted to try to do as on my own, and that's be a coach.
Yeah. And you talk about that passion of wanting to become a coach. After your playing career, you head back to MUS to serve as the head coach for 8 seasons, which included the program's first ever appearance in the state semifinals in 2006. So, Coach, what was it like to come back to your alma mater to coach after having such a successful playing career as an Owl?
Again, a blessing. And I know I keep using that, but it just was. It wasn't something that I was necessarily looking to do. It was an opportunity that was extended, and I kind of knew I wanted to go into coaching, but again, one of those things that just kind of led me to where I am today. And I just look back at the players that I was able to be involved with, and that's why you do it. You don't do it for the individual accolades. You do it because you love the players, you love the game, and we were able to do something. Again, I guess it hadn't been done before, but it was the right group of guys, and they bought in. Doesn't mean that they understood all the time what Coach MacMillan was trying to do, but it was just an honor, more than anything. Again, to come back to university, and again, I call it university. It's a college prep school. That really, I mean, when you put that jersey on, or you put that collared shirt on that you have with a U, there's really only one thing that you want to do for it, and that is you want to be successful.
Sure. And after a successful run with MUS and stops at a number of different college programs, in 2014, you returned to Ole Miss as an assistant coach. And with the Rebels, you were a part of 5 NCAA regional bids, 2 NCAA super regional appearances, were SEC tournament champions and runners-up, and a Collegiate World Series participant, and averaged 40 wins per season while ending the 2020 campaign on a 16-game win streak. So what was it like to return to one of your former schools once again, and what were some of your favorite moments from your time with the Rebels as well?
Uh, Again, probably I would say a dream come true, but a goal. One of the personal goals was I wanted to go back and coach at the alma mater that gave me a chance to not only get my degree but play college baseball. I was fortunate at a time where I was ready to just go serve in any capacity. It was an opportunity to come learn from really one of the best coaches in college baseball, a coach that had been a part of championships. And again, we talk about championships, but really, teaching young men how to be successful in life. And, of course, I chuckle because they're like, hey, Mac, you were the missing piece to get us to the World Series. And I'm like, no, I wasn't the missing piece, that's for sure. But, to be able to go back and be a part of that, just a memory that I'll never forget. There's a lot of memories, but again, at the end of the day, what you remember most are the players. These guys, it's a way of life, for them. They put a lot into it. I enjoy more seeing them handle the adversity, and as well as handling the success, and, how do you respond to it? I've got one on my staff here at Charleston Southern, Colby Bortles, that, I just look at him today and think back to when he was a freshman, and, hitting a home run in the regional, Oxford regional, to get us to a super regional. But it was an opportunity, again, more for me than anything, was to serve first and foremost. And then, I wanted to be a head coach again. And, to be able to learn under, again, a mentor of mine was just a tremendous opportunity. And we'll always look back on it fondly. The thing that will also stand out to us the most are the friends we made.
Sure.
Um, we miss them. We
Yeah.
miss them a lot. But just a terrific experience. One that just, it was just a blessing. That's the best way I know how to put it.
Yeah.